So you probably realized by now what's the missing part, or what was the missing part, and why this build had to be delayed for a few days. We received 3 of these cards. We received 3 sets of 128 gigs of RAM. We got 3 SSDs. We got 3 liquid coolers. We got the 3 motherboards, Blu-ray discs. We got the 3 case. We received 6 of these instead of 3. This is the missing piece. It finally came, all 3 of them. I'm still shocked the size of this and the weight of this. So one thing I noticed right off the bat is the case. The case has a whole bunch of screws. I mean, we have all kinds of screws. We have one for optical drives. We have a whole bunch for regular hard drives, which I haven't seen a regular hard drive for a long time now, thank goodness. We only have 8 of these screws, and we only have 8 of these brass studs. Unfortunately, the motherboard came with 9 holes. This is a very basic motherboard compared to the whole build. Alright, so let's do the RAM and the CPU. Unlock all these. And put the RAM in. 1, 2. 3 and 4, and you're probably looking at this and wondering, we only gonna put 128 gigs on this machine, and the answer is yes. And I think I tricked you, and if I did that, I do apologize for that. This is not gonna be an actual gaming computer. It would be completely suitable for a task, but this is gonna be an office desktop, believe it or not, and most likely this machine will do math. I don't think it will ever see a single game, and that's probably a sad part, but it's just gonna do work. So let's do the processor. I haven't seen this socket yet. This is 1700 series. Look at this guy. This is absolutely amazing to me. Just this box, the design is actually went into it is actually quite nice. Let's see what's inside. Okay, so we have I can show you what we have here. We have this little holder here, and wow, look at that, Intel. You can put it on the shelf. After that, how nice it is. We have a little envelope here. Oh, we have a little booklet, and of course a sticker, i9. Okay, let's get our waffle out. It looks like it's been ready. Okay. Yeah, this is absolutely nice. This is absolutely premium. Definitely have a premium feeling. I have no idea how much this processor is, but just a nice touch. Okay, so I hope that this is still the same what we were doing back in the day, that this is kind of foolproof. Can't put the CPU in any other way but only the right way. So let me just try to put it in the other way. Yeah, that is just not happening. Nice. It's actually nice, because back in the day that wasn't the case, and a lot of us just put the CPU backwards, and that was not good. Okay, let's clamp it down. Okay, so the motherboard is pretty much ready to go. Let me move this out of the way. Normally what I would do is just put this in as it is, and we'll see how it fits in the case. If anything needs to come out, let's just take a look at it quick. Okay, so we have the video card in, and I have a bad feeling, but we'll see that in a minute. So this is just absolutely massive. The weight of this card is just unbelievable. So yeah, once this is going to be tightened down, there's still a little bit of movement, but we'll see when everything is actually installed how much space we're going to have. I was worried about this case being so big, but now I'm like realizing this might not be the case at all. We still need a power supply, which is also ginormous somewhere here. We're gonna need this liquid cooler, which I never seen before. NZXT Kraken X63. Yeah, I never installed a liquid cooler before, so this is gonna be an experience for sure. Let's open up and see what we have in a box. Okay, we have the manual. I'm sure we're gonna go through that. Okay, so we need a back plate right off the bat installed. Okay, well that's mistake number one. Alright, we have two fans, nice size. We have a whole bunch of mounting hardware. We have some cables and more cables. We have the actual pump here. Okay, well, here we have the radiator, and we have the pump. So, okay, so this will be, it's not gonna be on the bottom for sure because that's a power supply. We don't have a space on the side. The top, probably the way to go. Except we don't have enough space. Um, okay, this fan is probably needs to come out if we can, and we'll see if we have enough space. Put everything down. Okay, so this is all lines up. We're gonna need that 8 black screws. Actually 9, we're gonna need an extra one for here. Let's look at the pump situation. Maybe let's put the video card in, just like maybe around carefully this. Okay, so see how much space we have with the pump. Okay, is that gonna go? Okay, the connectors are over there. Okay, okay, so this fits right here. I did some research. I watched some videos, yeah, and according to the good people of the internet, the radiator has to be higher than a pump to be able to work this properly. So this is the only way this guy gonna fit. I had to remove this fan. I'm not sure if we really need that fan or not. We have another fan right here. I have no idea how hot this is gonna be. I don't know if this liquid cooling is just really an overkill. Okay, so we have the radiator done, the fans are installed, and I can see that there's going to be a problem because the motherboard power supply is right under this radiator, and the fan connectors are here. The cables are right there, so that's not going to be a problem, but the two 8-pin socket, the cables needs to come in here for the motherboard. Yeah, that's right under this radiator. So let's open up a power supply, see what we have there. Okay, so we have this monster here. It's a 1200. Not sure if we need a 1200. I'm just the person who's putting things together. I was not part of the group who was specking this out, or I don't know if this was requested by the client specifically or something we came up with, but this is what we have. Let's see what we have here. in Vietnam this time. So we have a power supply here. We have a manual. I'm sure we're gonna take a look at this at one point with the cabling. I'm not familiar with the newer video cards. Safety. We have a power cable. We have, oh, okay, all right. So this power supply is actually not bad at all. I thought it's gonna be much bigger, much heavier. All right, so we have pretty much all the cable connected. We have the USB 3 header, the USB 2 header, we have the off the front panel audio, we have all the power switch, power light, reset, and HDD light. Alright, so we made some progress. Power supply is in place. It's not secured with the screws yet. We got some problems. Maybe not problems, but this HX1200 power supply is not compatible with this video card straight, or maybe it's compatible, maybe it's not the good word. It just doesn't have this kind of connector, this NVIDIA power supply connector. So we have to use the adapter which came with the card. Not a fan of the adapter, but what can we do? If we need to put this PC together today, which we definitely do, we're gonna need to use this guy. Which would be like a bent one. I mean, obviously there's no other way. The manufacturer knows that this card gonna be facing up with this product, so maybe a 90-degree pre-bent cable set would have been nicer. Okay, so everything is connected, everything is tied together as much as possible. We'll do the final cable management round and just tie everything down. As you can see, this case fan in here, I forgot to connect. I tried a bunch of times. There is no way I cannot put it on. My hands are not fit. I tried everything beyond, tried to be very careful, bend the cable there, just try to like put it on carefully. It doesn't work. I don't want to pull this cable back and rip everything out. So guess what? You're right. Time to take the video card out. Back in the day, I was usually holding the power switch with my hand. If anything goes bad, I can shut the power down right away. Sometimes it happens when any of the cable catches the fan or something is wrong and we haven't realized it. So I'm gonna turn it on, hit the power button, and see what we have. So power is on. I see a red light on a video card. I'm gonna hit the power button. I see a red light on a motherboard. DVD boots. Oh, okay, hold on. I see the fans that are spinning. This fan works. These 3 fans in your video card works. These 2 fans don't work, but this was supposed to light up. Mistakes were made. I forgot to connect the cables. The pump is not getting power, so let me grab the cables and connect the pump, and we'll go from there. You were probably streaming loud in front of the computer and saying, Scott, no, don't turn it on, the pump. And I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, so I just went for it. And now I realize there are multiple mistakes in here. One of them is the direction of this pump. I have no experience with this, so I think the better way to mount this would have been 90 degrees turned over clockwise, because then of course we would have more cables, more slack in here, which we have to deal with to make sure they not gonna touch the card. I don't think there would be any problem, but just to be on the safe side. But see this USB cable and power cable, it's way too close to these fans. I was able to tuck these cables quite down, and they are nice and tight. I don't think they're going to come out. I also have an option to pull a piece of zip tie down here and down here, so that shouldn't be a problem. But the problem is the pump is USB 2. Like, this motherboard has only one USB 2 header, and that is occupied for the front USB connectors. So we have 2 options. We either going to have USB 2.0 in the front, or we're going to have the pump. For some reason, I think we should go with the pump. Alright, so let's try this one more time. I'm gonna hold the power switch with my hand. I'm gonna hit the power button. I see that the video card fans are spinning. The pump finally lit up. If you watch this video this far, I really appreciate that. You're a real hero. If you can leave some comments for me or for somebody else in a comment section, please do that. You would be an absolute legend. And thank you so much for watching my video, and I see you at the next one.